Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. I'm gonna make this short and sweet because I thought about this. I've been anti-sending nudes to women, right? I've been on my campaign, and for good reasons, because I'm a firm believer that men should lead with their minds and not with their dicks. And there's an exception. There's an exception to everything. There's an exception to the rule. You understand me? And only people who exhibit greatness or people who exhibit, an extraordinary personality, charm, charisma, pizzazz, value, and worth, they receive that exception. And if you're a type of dude who should be granted with that exception because your mentality is exceptional, no pun intended, of course you should send nudes. Now, not dick pics. I said nudes, not dick pics. You understand me? And to break that down even further, don't just send. If you get to know a woman, right? You got over the hurdle of getting to know each other. The both of you are comfortable with each other. You got a little bit of idea of each other. You feel me? You're comfortable with each other. Y'all on the same wavelength. Y'all good to go. Y'all have a bond. Y'all already have a chemistry. So you got over the platonic hurdle. You feel me? So when y'all get to the sexual intimate part and she sends you some ass shots, titty shots, and videos of whatever the case may be, either her fucking or her nude self in her birthday suit, then instead of sending her a dick pic, show her what you working with. You feel me? Show her, you busting cheeks. Show her, you jerking off and, you busting a nut. Show her that money shot. Because women, they love a good masturbation session. They love a good jerk off session of a dude jerking off. And then when he about to come, the jizz flows out the dick. And they like that. Women like that. Don't ask me how I know. Just take my word for it. You feel me? And they like shit like that. So if you're going to send her a nude, don't be like everybody else and send a dick pic. Send show her what you're working with. Like you fucking a chick. Show a picture of you boning some broad on some porno shit. You understand me? They want to see how you work. You feel me? They want to see you in action. You understand me? Because the object of sending a nude is not to be a creep. Is to not to be a pervert. The object of a nude is for free advertisement. To fuck the fantasy. That's the object of a nude. And a lot of you dudes, y'all don't know how to market yourself. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that you want to do is send a dick pic. Everybody can send a dick pic, but every dude cannot fuck. Every dude cannot fuck a woman's brains out. And a woman, she wants to be fucked. A lot of these chicks nowadays, they don't want to be romanced. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be made love to. They just want to be smashed. They want that good fuck. You feel me? You got to fuck the stress out of them. You got to fuck the 9 to 5 out of them. You got to fuck the, my kids are getting on my nerves out of them. You dig? So that's what you got to do. And for you to do that, you got to fuck the fantasy, playboy. You got to show her, you jerking off, y'all on FaceTime or y'all on Duo or whatever the case may be. Y'all on Marco Polo or whatever video app that you have on your fucking phone. Give her a treat. Show her you jerking off. And then when you're about to bust that nut, let that shit slide. Let that shit slide off the dick, off the tip of your mushroom. Women love that shit. They fantasize about you coming on their face, coming on their titties, coming on their ass, coming on their stomach, or even coming in their mouth, or even coming in that pussy. Yes, a lot of chicks love to fuck raw. Yes. So, show them the fantasy of you coming. They want to see that shit. And also show you fucking some other chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, it can't be a ordinary video. You really got to put it in. You really got to, put in work. You know what I'm saying? You have to put on an Oscar award-winning performance because sex is it's just not a physical thing. It's a performance. You got to know how to perform, baby. You got to be an Oscar award winner, Academy Award winner. Like the days of just missionary sticking it in, sticking it out, sticking it in, sticking it out. That's done. That's over with. You got to be a fucking gymnastic martial artist. You got to be a gymnast, playboy. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to send a nude when you familiar with each other, when y'all have a chemistry, and you can't put a time on the chemistry, it could be that same day. Y'all just clicking, and y'all just like, fuck it. Let's see what each other's working with. And there's nothing wrong with that. My beef about nudes is that just don't send the shit right off the back, and you don't even know what type of chick this is. She could put your ass on blast. And then, she's screenshotting the shit, putting you on blast, and you might get fired because you showing a nude or your name is disgraced. Get to know this chick first. You feel me? And let her show you something. Just don't do something right off the bat. Let her show you something first. You feel me? Fair exchange is no robbery. So I just wanted to let the fellas know right quick. I'm not totally against news. I'm just against news as an introduction. That's what I'm against. But if you're going to, send news, make sure, you give her your body of work. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Show her, like, how you work. So when you bust them cheeks, she won't be surprised. You feel me? She know what she's getting for the most part. All right, fellas. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark. And this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. And hit me up with any questions or concerns that you may have. Dig? Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. You know what I'm saying. And on that note, until next time, peace. I'ma make you say, na 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 na, ow.